Well, hey, ho, ho! Welcome to the Redbeard Show. Another beautiful day in paradise. Down here in my basement, hanging out with my friends on Pot TV. This week we're going to finish off the Great Canadian Glass Gathering collaboration. There's over a dozen artists in on this piece. And it's a lot of fun. Right off the top, I want to thank my sponsors, Vancouver Seed Bank, vancouverseedbank.ca. Best seed bank in the world, most helpful staff, the best seeds, the best strains, dozens of breeders. Check out their catalog at vancouverseedbank.ca. I want to tell you about 3 small mom-and-pop business providers of medical marijuana for Canadian patients in Canada. Those 3 are Kind Selections, Beard Brothers, and Prairie Mountain Lifestyles. These 3 each provide amazing medicine from good, honest folk that you can trust. Thanks, guys. Big thanks to Dirty Dave Limited. Always getting me the best shirts. Oh, look at this shirt. My Flavor Flav pendants covering that up. Works pretty nice though, don't it? Dirty Dave shirts, get them at CCHQ in Vancouver. I want to thank Remo Nutrients for helping me grow such good medicine. Remo Nutrients. Remo's won 14 international cannabis awards, and he's an amazing grower and an amazing guy. Again, honest, trustworthy people that you can count on. I want to thank AIM Kilns. These AIM Kilns are awesome. Whoa, sorry bud. Rocket wasn't in there far enough. These do act as a rod rest. They work great. There's another optional rod rest you can get on that. So big thanks to AIM Kilns. And of course, thanks to my beer sponsor, 12 Kings Pub. Head down to 12 Kings Pub in Vancouver. They're at 12th and Kingsway. Cheers to those guys. Good people asking for the Redbeard recommendation. Bet you it's their strongest beer from Old Country. Anyway, here we are. Thanks sponsors for helping this show be so awesome. And hey, what's the babes? Yeah. Keep you at arm's length, bud. So we got Jordank here, we got Vagabond here, and I am Redbeard. We also have Emily in the back here, checking the chat, so if you got any questions, give a holler. First off, chat room, can you give me the green light? Is it working? Or can anybody hear me out there? Let's check. Okay, if I click this, that goes really big, and then I'll move that over there, and then move that. Oh, where'd you go? Fuck. And then move that over to here. Here you fine, it's working! Okay, so I wanted to tell you about something I just came up with today. It's called the Bitch Window Challenge. I was making this with Vagabond the other day. This is an octo bitch. 8 bitch windows popped in one bubble. And I just want to see what other glass blowers are doing out there. Here's another one by the camera here. Look at this bitch window piece. These were all popped on the side, all lined up nicely. That's a 20-inch tall bong, hand spun, ladies and gentlemen. And look at all those bitch windows in there, all matching. Real nice. One of my all-time favorite pieces. Glad it's back in my possession for a bit. In for a little repair. So that's the Bitch Window Challenge. Check it out, hashtag Bitch Window Challenge. And get to work. I want to see what you got. So here's another bitch window we made. This is the other. So after this one broke, the vessel broke around here, so I kept it for a pendant. This is a fun piece that Vagabond and I made. The pig on the front there, bacon on his back bacon, and notice the octo bitch windows. Pretty fun.
I haven't seen this one yet.
Yeah, check it out, and we do have to maybe pointing that one thing up.
Oh yeah.
I got it a little close.
That's alright. Whoa!
Not bad, eh?
Sick.
Yeah. Sick.
Oh, real good.
And then I broke this little piece, but I'm going to show it off anyway. This one's hilarious.
A little short fat piggy.
First I'll show you the dome I made. It also has some bacon, some fried eggs. So that's pretty deadly. And then I actually accidentally snapped off his one leg this morning, but this one's pretty funny. So his leg's just like that, bent at the knee. So just imagine there's 2 legs, but here he's got his tail, his 2 legs, nipples underneath. Yes, you are smoking out of the pig's butt. Good one, Vagabond. There it is, just deadly. good shit.
We'll put
On
that
its
back on.
knees.
We'll put that back on.
We'll put that back on. No problemo. So we got lots of fun pieces to show off today on today's show. Maybe I'm gonna have a dab to start things off. I'm christening a new piece. This piece I made on an old episode called what was it called again? The Death to Pumpkin Spice.
Oh yeah.
And it's it was at I made it at Halloween time when getting my coffee out of Starbucks. I was just inundated by all the pumpkin spice bullshit. So this was what I made in response to all of that pumpkin spice. So I'm just gonna have a nice big fat dab to get things rolling. I think you should too. Let's all have a dab together. Virtual community dab. Just heat up my little dabber here. Well, that's not a small dab. I could probably break that in two. Or I'll just take it like a champ. Take it like a champ. I got the glass nail, so I'm keeping that hot in the kiln. Nice little trick. Whoa! Lost my dab. Landed on a piece of glass. Juggling dabs in glass. Welcome to the Redbeard show. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Well, we're listening to the last Grateful Dead show where Jerry was still alive. 95, Soldiers Field. Get in there. Alright, so this is a kind of a fun piece. I had fun making it. One of my first downspouts, there's a downspout coming off this arm going in and a right angle downspout. Yeah, and it's awesome. So, we should probably get to work, eh? Get to work. Like I said, we got lots of show and tell for you. We got some connections to put onto this piece. Let's take a look at what we got, shall we? So, we'll start off with the piece itself. This is where we're at. Nice little piece. Nice little window up top. You can hold it with the crook of your finger there. And the downspout going in here. So now I've got to put a few marbles on. And just let's see how the piece sits. It sits pretty good, but I think if I want any counterweight, I want them on the front side. So I think I'll put a marble here, a marble here, and a marble here, that type of thing. Just bop, bop, bop. I have 3 different marbles, or 2 marbles and a flat cane. So let's start with putting a marble on. We'll start with this marble right here, shall we? This marble is courtesy of James from Calgary. James hasn't been blowing glass that long. He was at the glass gathering with his brother. I mixed up their names frickin' every time I met them. But real nice guys. They didn't hold it against me. So, what I'm going to do first is get the punty on the lens. Right now the punty's on the back side. So let's get that punty on the front side. Now when you're attaching, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to put the punty on the side. Right onto the side on the equator of it. Not too hard a punty, but also not so soft that you're going to lose your marble. Nothing worse than chasing around your marble. Oh. No, and he's got a really solid punty on there for me. Thanks, James. Making it harder for me. So a punty on there. Now while that's still soft, I should be able to just crack that off, but it's not going to happen. I'm going to have to flame remove this one. Not a huge deal. Oh, that compact disc probably is scratched. I'm amazed we got that much out of it. Old disc I just kind of found this morning. I just had to give it a shot. So just flame removing the punty scar. We don't want that on there if we can help it. We'll just take a little at a time until I'm only pulling up color. You don't want to take too much here because you'll have a big flat spot on the bottom of the marble. So there we go. I think I've got that nicely off. Now just heating it from every direction. And if I had a marble mold, it would be right here. Whoa. This pendant can do some damage, eh? Oh, that's right. No, my tool.
Oh, yeah.
It's serious pendant. Okay, so now I don't just stick the marble right on there. I kind of like to give it an attachment. And the attachment, I think, can be clear in this case. But sometimes I use color, sometimes I'll use other things. But clear in this case, I believe. Just suspend the marble out from the surface. Marble this size better be a fairly wide attachment. You don't want too dainty here. Gather up a little bit of glass. I could have started with a thicker rod, I guess, eh? Oh well, it's all good. Here we go. So we'll just stick that right on the end. Just massaging it right in there. That'll do. So we've got a nice blob on the end of the marble. Let's just go ahead and stick it. Stick it. So just have a look here. I don't want to block up any cool parts of the pattern. I think I'll just put this one right down here. Nice and low. Not too low. Not too high. High enough for hot TV. Okay, so we got that super hot. We'll heat up the vessel as well. You don't want the vessel to get too liquidy though, just a bit of a glow. And now make sure you orient the marble correctly. I put a couple upside down before. And just slam that on. I'll just kind of massage it in, wiggle it around a little. And wait a second. Eyeball it. And now I'll pull away slightly. That's on there. I can remove my puntee. First thing I do is polish that puntee mark. Nothing worse than getting out a beautiful heady in the morning, like Christmas morning, you getting your heady out of the kiln, and a great big puntee mark. So take a moment to do that first. Okay, so now I'm just going to go around the base of the marble here. If I had a Smith mini torch on hand, this is where I would use that. I don't, mine's in the repair shop. So you just gotta take your time. You don't want to heat up the whole thing at once. Or you could brace the marble over.
Can you might reach you?
Your Smith mini might reach me?
Maybe.
I could come to you. Coming over. Hey guys.
Hey,
How's it going? Yeah. It's pretty warm over here.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey buddy. Welcome. You gotta make sure you hit the right where the clear is hitting the can. You don't want that to be an acute angle, acute less than 90 degrees. You gotta be a smooth attachment. These Smith mini torches are really fussy on. They put themselves out often. They like to operate at such a low pressure. Well, I'm almost done. What are you making, Big Bud?
I'll make just a little marble for that sucker.
Oh, good. Getting it on the Collab, eh?
Something here.
I'm just hanging the marble upside down now. Just letting it pull down like that, making sure it won't move that way. Gravity just draws it down. You could also go this way. Oh, and I see the tiniest little dimple that I can polish out here. And I better get this back in the kiln. That's about as long as you want out. Looking good, looking good. There we have it. One marble on. So, what time is it? 417. Well, I'm actually ready this week. I pre-rolled. I got some God's Green Crack pre-rolled here. So, oh yeah, I wanted to shout out to James, JF Glass out Chilliwack. Brother, congratulations on getting your shop ready. I can't wait to get down there and bust one out. We're gonna do some amazing collabs. We'll do a show. It's been too long, I miss you, bro. But congratulations on your new shop up and running. Check out JF Glassworks. James. Alright, so maybe I'll do that flat cane now. That's gonna take me right through 420, but I can get started on it. So this piece of flat cane is from Jed. What's Jed's glass name? Jedediah Glass?
No, he's,
Do you know his Instagram?
Astro Glass.
Astro?
Yep.
Astro Glass. And he left me this great big chunk of flat cane. So I thought maybe we'd do something with that. It's got some nice colors in it. I'm kind of colorblind, maybe you can tell. Hey. Oh, and don't forget, Vancouver Seed Bank. Are they in the chat over there? The Vancouver Seed Bank makes it to the chat. We usually have free seeds given away every week in the chat room at 4:30. But I haven't talked to them today yet either. So I'm just going to bunty up to this side. Vancouver Seed Bank is in the chat. Right on, guys. That's my crew. Go down to check them out at East Hastings in Vancouver. They got a vapor lounge upstairs. They got the seed bank downstairs. Okay, so what am I going to do with this? I was thinking of just giving it a twist and keeping it like a 3D twist, not like a fully down into a cane, but just like twist it up nice and slow. I don't know, are you following what I'm trying to throw down here? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? First I gotta get another punty on the other side, so let's do that. I better light up my split now because I won't have another hand in a sec here. Happy 420. Alright, so let's just get that on a axis so it's straight. There we go. So I just flatten it so I can turn it on an axis. I'm just going to heat it end to end. Give it a slow twist. I want it heated nice and evenly. All right. That's nice and soft. I can go ahead and start my twist. I might just split this in two, and I'll save half for a dome attachment or the flower bowl. There we go. I'm just looking at this piece right here. Do up some joint, big guy. Okay, Jordan, to the left hand side. Okay, so now we got this great big twisted ribbon. And like I said, I kind of just, I don't want all of it at first, I just want a piece of it. So let's take a piece of it off. We'll attach a punchy on the other side. Gonna flame cut it right here. And you have to twist it as you cut it in order to keep up the twist on the piece. Alright, let's set that back in the kiln. Clean up this termination a little. Maybe you want that. Whoop, whoop. I got it. I think I'll give this just a gentle curve. Then I'm going to put 2 attachments and we'll stick it like that on there. Sideways, I'm thinking. I don't want anything sticking out too far. Alright, so I just heated it in the middle so I can just stop rotating. We're just going to give it a sag. Oh, and I wrecked the joint. There goes the filter. Okay, let's see where this is going to go on. Oh, at one point I had an idea of putting a twister, a spinner right here. That would have been good. I could have put this marble right here, but I think this could go right on the back side, right on the front side. I kind of like right underneath there. I'm just thinking of perching this little twisty cane like off to the side up here or something like that. Maybe right there, another marble here. If any of the above works. I decided not to go with the spinner, just to keep the time frame down. So for this one we'll put 2 attachments on. Two blobs of clear for the attachment. And then while I've got this on, I think I'll just change my puntee over to the back side here. Right there. Now let's put this one on. We should have some more show and tell maybe. Pretty soon anyway. Where are you at, Vagabond?
Just experimenting here on marble.
Oh? That sounds like fun. Okay. Well, let's put this one on. Again, I don't want to cover up too much awesome pattern. Well, I guess this one's elevated above. I'm just going to heat up 2 braces at once. Heat up the whole side of the piece here. And tag, and that's that. You can heat up the tags for a sec. Pull a little bit out. Push this one in a little. There we go. Now I just melt in these two latch points. And since I have two, I can just really melt them in. One acts like the brace while I work on the other. Okay, that one's done. I'm using a bushy flame over here just to keep this side from cracking. So it did take just a minute to do that. Sure would be a shame to crack this lovely piece. Okay, so now that latch is setting up. I can go in on this latch. Right on, that's good. This piece is looking great. Over 12 different artists took part on this piece, all at the Great Canadian Glass Gathering. And I have no idea whose is what. I'm looking forward to figuring that out. Safety brake. Oh yeah, safety brake. What's going on, man? What are we experiment? Is there any glow in that? No. We've been playing with some glow glass the last couple days. Here's one of Vagabond's creepier pieces. So I wish I could turn out the lights and show you, but this piece here sure glows. How about a glow-in-the-dark murderous clown? I think that's what he's shooting for here. Creepy. And of course we've got big plans for this guy. There's even a drawing. We made a drawing.
A drawing.
Should I show him the drawing?
Sure.
This is the drawing. I hope you like it. Do you like it, Emily?
No.
What else have we been working on over here, bro? Let's see. Oh, I got this. Which one? Let's go with the tallest. This is a fun little piece. All clear except for the percolator. And then in the percolator, hopefully the camera can see this guy. He looks like the Monopoly guy. He's got a little top hat, a monocle, and beady little eyes, his little mustache and goatee. Pretty fun piece.
That's using the skin color from Walter Contreras.
Oh yeah, the gun mount glass from Walter.
Yeah. Thanks, Walter.
Yeah, buddy. So this is a different piece. Sits on a goblet foot. That's my wigwag there. It's got a loose earring, kind of a spinner there. His big fat ear, a great big eye, and then his mouth is on this side and his nose. Dome with a bunch of eyes. Nice wigwag top disc. Pretty fun. That was a lot of fun. This kind of has like a, I don't know, some kind of what? Van Gogh look or whatever the heck. I don't know. Who's that guy I'm thinking of? Eh? Picasso look. Thank you very much. As you can tell, I'm not so educated on my fine arts. This was a fun piece. This one's fine art right here, eh? The dragon.
Yeah, the dragon.
Yeah, I like how low pro you got the dome on this one. Sits nice and low there. Nice dome with the eye and teeth in the horns. Nice handy handle. Handy handle. And of course a big bitch window on the bottom. Love those bitches. What else did we make?
made a bunch of crap.
We made a bunch of crap. We got this piece over here. Another bitch window on the bottom. Butterscotch theme. Eyeball on that side. Dracula teeth on that side. Fun little piece. Did I mention these are all available at this time? Oh yeah. Give us a holler if you need some of this action. Then we got the Triclops here. This one's got a Jordank marble on the back. Pretty killer. That was fun. Nice wide base. Look at that. My big hand there. Clear all the way. Eyeball on the bottom of the downspout. And then there's this three-way collab again with Jordank. There's 3 marbles on the can. That was a lot of fun. Great big disc on this one. And a much compacter size. None of these are minis though. Anyway, there's show and tell. Oh, should I show them the one that almost didn't, the one that didn't make it?
Oh, tragedy.
Yeah, the beer bug. So I pulled a tube of, what was that color? I'll look it up right over here maybe if I can. Something sparkly anyway. Oh, I don't have it. Maybe you can see the, in the blue, it just shattered. And you can see the shatter is always in the blue. Like it went across the purple here, but it was definitely the sparkly blue. And that was in a wigwag, and we probably had our kiln temperature set wrong. Who knows? Several things. The perfect storm hit us. Okay, so piece is probably ready in the kiln now. What else we gotta do? That one more marble. I still got a dome to make for it. We'll put another marble on that. Vagabond's making a marble. Do you got a marble on this one, Jordan?
No, I was going to make
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Get to work, man. You lollygagging around there. You're sitting on the couch this whole time.
I know it.
Jesus. Yeah, boys. So, coming up in August, we're going to be making the trek over to Quadra Island.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. It's going to be an adventure and a half. Hopefully taking 2 buses.
Yeah.
Vagabond's bus and my bus. Be paying the BC Ferries their blood money. Holy smokes, that's going to cost us, eh?
Yeah.
Don't want to think about that. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an epic episode. Maybe 2. Who knows how long we'll stay. We're also going to be shooting the pilot for the new series. What's that all about? On board! Alright, let's look in the kiln and see what we got. Well, I got this marble mounted up and ready to go. I think I'll just put this one on the can as well. That'll just finish off that, although this is a good size. So I've got 2 more Vortex marbles from James. And I thought the 3 of them would look good right in a row. It's like bing, 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 you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We're all on the same piece. But I don't have to do that. We could put one of them on the dome and one on the woodchuck.
I think I'll leave this knob here of Purple Rain for your attachment to it, right? Maybe
Get
I'll
to
put
work.
the
It's
dome.
ready to go?
Yeah.
Fuck, let's do this one. Thanks, man. Look at that.
I need a drink.
Alright, yeah you do. Cooler right there.
Oh.
Oh, maybe you should bring out the tall boy. Oh, that's my treat for today. I wanted to show the camera.
Whoa.
Yeah, from Rogue Farms. This is my favorite beer. It's called 7 Hop Farms. Big thanks to my beer sponsor, 12 Kings Pub. 12 Kings has a number of events every week. They got karaoke night there. Is fucking awesome and hilarious. I laughed so hard. Hey, so that's purple lollipop attachment?
Yes.
Well, I shall put it on a purple lollipop spot. Let's say that 3 times fast.
Yeah. You got a cup down here?
Hells yeah, it's all cracked to shit.
Okay.
Don't you think? Why not, eh? Might as well. We're gonna save that handle. Epic Vagabond handle. Look at all the eyes on that one. So again, just squish it on there. And now I pull off slightly. And now wait a sec. Knock his punty off. Oh, thanks Vagabond. Pretty good. Little scar. Note, I am removing the Puttin mark first. Oh. There we go. So, gotta round that back down. Looking good. I gotta watch the back flame. The flame shoots way past, so gotta make sure I keep all this part of the bubbler out of the flame. Just focus on the marble. Okay, now that that's smooth, I can go ahead and polish my attachment. The links can get pretty small flame here, so that I don't really need to get out the Smith Mini. That's why I haven't bothered to fix mine recently. It's an amazing tool to have, but my torch just really gets a small flame when I need it.
Oh man, I have to show you this.
What you got?
Get your wig wax in there.
Yeah, that looks good, eh?
You see that, people?
More beer mugs to come.
Hey.
Sent one off to Pogo 420 this week.
You want a cup or bottle?
Oh, I'll take the cup, man.
Cup it is, right here. You got a cup of any sort around there?
A bottle? What am I, an animal? Come on.
Hey.
Civilized people. Yeah, there's 2 homemade mugs up in the cupboard. If you guys are nice to me, I'll share. And that means not spelling my name wrong, man.
I got thick thumbs, you know? That's what it is, I swear.
Hey, why don't you hop over on the Redmax for that part of the job?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Vagabond's not great. You got a lighter?
Yeah.
Vagabond, I'm offering up your torch.
Don't offer it.
Yeah, that'll be way faster. Though, let's try this 7 hop IPA. So they grow all these hops on the farm too. Pretty awesome. Brewed with 7 varieties of Rogue Farms hops. Oh my word. Delicious.
Right?
Right.
Rogue River for the win.
Kings Pub for the win. This is some God's Green Crack. Thanks to Vancouver Seed Bank to supply me with the Jordan of the Island seeds, which provided me with the plants and the buds. Awesome. Okay, so that's in the kiln again. I could whip out that other ball and quickly make a dome out of that. And then I'll put one of them next marbles on that dome. Hells yeah. Well, that's not. I'll just joke. I'll just joke with it. Okay, I'm serious. Yeah. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, brother. Cheers.
Salud.
It's a good help. Vagabond's birthday this week. Jordan, cheers.
Cheers.
Get to work. So a big happy birthday to Vagabond.
Thanks, man.
Now go fuck
That was
yourself.
a good birthday week right there.
That was good, eh? Woo. We cranked them out. These are all going to Arts Wells with us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh hey, so next weekend we're going to be up at a festival. If you have not heard of Arts Wells, go check it out. Their website is artswells.ca or .com or .something. And the Arts Wells, ARTSWELLS. We were there last year. It's a lot of fun. I think 400 acts or
Have you
200
cut
acts.
your beard since last year? Or you,
Fuck no.
You're going
I
for
conditioned it today and brushed it for today's show.
it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was the thing. Last year I won the beard competition, and I had camping beard. It was like all crusty, and you know, it's 4 days without showering, and it was just like all tangled in there, river bath.
Natural beard.
Oh yeah, Bushman beard won the cake there. Anyway, so I hope they do that again this year. I haven't heard if they are. I'll be there rating champ. Pretty awesome, eh? We should make a green eggs and ham sometime.
Oh. I should make some more bacon. You should make some green eggs. Oh.
Got a hand over there. I'm gonna smoke with this all with myself.
How about a little Illuminati green eggs in here?
Yeah, I got some Illuminati.
I
Bam!
would make some good eggs.
Yeah, that's a ½ pound of Illuminati rod pulled into tubing. Now, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. Probably drop it on the floor before I'm done.
No.
Hey, I haven't dropped this one yet. Okay, so I'm double fisted, buddy.
Good.
Do it. Finish it. Red racer, I love you, the Lord. But not as much as this 7-hop IPA. Yeah, well, Milner has got a glass of mine that's all cracked the fuck, and he's been using it for 2 years now. 4 years now. Cheers to Milner. Milner. Going up there soon. Oh, that's delicious. Okay, what are we gonna do? Have a dab? Might as well. Well, the joints are tasty and all, but these dabs are just highly effective, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. This is my last dab from Brother Bob. Man, that gift he left me a week or 2 ago lasted me solid this whole time. So, Brother Bob, thank you. Alright. Yeah? What do you got there? Honeycomb. Hey, that's not very janky at all, man. That's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to bring on your sign, Emily, that you gave me. Should we tell that story? Should I tell that story? I think it's a pretty funny story. It was when I was getting to meet Jordan, right? So we got to know each other off the show. He was in the chat room for several episodes, right? And kind of, hanging out there, and we live in the same town. The thing is, right? And so it came up a few times. There was opportunity to invite Jordan over for a show, and I kind of didn't do it because I hadn't met him yet outside of the house and outside of my family home, in my safe zone. So I didn't invite him over. And when I finally got to meet him, and we met and hung out a little while, and I said to him, "Boy, I am glad you're not a dick." And something like that. Because now you can come over and we can hang out and we're going to have a good time. Oh, yeah. Well, Emily made me a sign that says, isn't that what it says?
Yeah.
Glad you're not a dick. True fact. Okay, so let's get this pumpkin head thing going on here.
Hey, how do we get the camera?
Hey, Hope, you click on the corner thing again there. Oh, it's not there. So, yeah, it's somewhere there. You click on that thing, maybe? I don't know. Uh-oh. Viewfinder's gone. Oh, the chat's still up, so maybe the chat will just tell us, is the camera still working? Or can you hear us? Chat, please respond. Hey, see, we're working.
Yeah,
there we go. You just gotta have faith.
Yep.
I like to call the internet, I'm not religious, right? At all. I was born in a religious family, but I'm not now. So I always call the internet the Holy Spirit. Kind of makes a lot of sense to me, It's this magical Holy Spirit. So you just gotta have faith in the Holy Spirit at times that is working. Woohoo! That was a big one. Alright. I feel inspired. Time to get to work. Is that thing ready?
Almost.
Okay, how almost?
Like
2 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes?
Probably like 8.
2, 4, 6, 8. Alright. Well, I feel it's really safe now. This brings to conclusion this safety break brought to you by Prairie Mountain Lifestyles. Giddy up. Here we go. Get her done. Okay. So what am I doing now? I was going to put your marble on this. What do I got here? See, nothing's ready and I'm pulling the piece out. Getting ahead of myself, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this marble out and reverse the punty, because it's on the wrong side. So, note all you fellers and ladies that are just starting out, need the punty on the other side. But this isn't too janky either. Good job, James. Seriously. I like those guys. They were a lot of fun. They wore their Grateful Dead shirts the whole weekend. And
Good guys.
yeah, man, I immediately liked them.
Yeah. I think they're coming out here soon. James wants to check out the islands. Maybe go to Kinson's.
Well, maybe we can do the big convoy to...
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Wasn't that the fucking nature of the new show?
That's the whole thing.
So I'm pretty sure we need a fun convoy.
Walter Contreras is thinking about coming out.
Walter Contreras, get to work.
Matt Canta, Era. You said you might want to come out. I think get a little crew going out there.
I think we have ourselves a convoy.
Party.
So that'll all be going down to Gibson's shop. Gibson's Glassworks, Quadra Island, good friend of ours. So whole crew over there, good folks working in the shop there.
Oh yeah.
Braden and Andrew, Lachlan. Who else over there?
Should I leave this hollow like that and then just attach it on there?
Well, yeah, or I'll finish her, or you can just keep melting her down a little. The trick is just keep going with those. Patience all the way. But you can keep it hollow in the back and just do a couple attachments, kind of like a shield.
Yeah.
That works. Okay, so I'm going to put this marble right next to the other vortex. I think I will keep all three of them right in a row, kind of thing. I thought that would look cool. Okay, so I got the punty on that side. I'm just going to bend it a bit by heating it above that punty mark. Got a little soft. Then I can bend my punty over like that. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Looking good, eh?
Oh, it's chunky too, man.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was thinking of popping these like just in here. Bop, bop, coming up the right-hand side. Vortex. What are your thoughts? This whole side's empty, but we got his piece coming in. I also got some flat cane left for the dome and the other thing.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, man,
what do you think? I think I should just slam it on there. Get the fucking work. What are you waiting for?
Man, I love the size of that can.
Yeah, me too. I thickened it up a whole bunch.
I like the size of the
It's
can.
really
It's good.
sturdy. Thanks, buddy. Looking at my cans. There we go. Push it in. Pull it off a little. Hold it right there. Freeze, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
And then we just knock the punty off. Polish the punty first.
Oh, even the mouthpiece is just pretty
The
good.
mouthpiece is great. Who did the bow tie, I want to
Oh,
know.
the bow tie is
Wonderbar. That's why I picked it for the mouthpiece. It's a nice little centerpiece.
You want mini? Are we good?
Do you got a mini? Yeah, I'll take me. One more spot. Good, because my arm is getting tired. I think we're good. Watch the beard, watch the beard. All right, looking good, looking good. And what I like is keeping this side maybe clear of a lot of marble so you can grab it clear there. Anyway, sick piece. And looking good, guys, looking good.
Nice, man.
We're on. Yeah, it was the Quadra crew that spearheaded this.
Looking great.
This is looking great right there. You want me to take it and round off the end there?
I'm just gonna strike it real quick, and then you can take it and manipulate it.
Excellent.
More blue
I'm ready.
out of it.
Wonder bar. Okay, what else do we gotta do? I got a dome we could make. Let's just shape that real quick. So that's this ball here, whoever made it. We should have labeled them on the blow tube when they were done. Just a piece of masking tape for next year. Alright, well let's just form this down to a dome. So first thing I gotta do is make it into a cylinder shape. So we're gonna condense it down, we're gonna thicken it up. This is quite thin right now. Not crazy thin, but quite thin. So, just by turning slowly, getting it soft, it'll start to collapse down. Don't get it too soft where you lose control, just soft enough to manipulate. Roll it on the marver pad gently, and I'm just using its own weight there. Sometimes you mash it down, but in this case we're just doing it nice and slow. So you'll note I'm not getting too close to my blowpipe. Some of you might think I'm getting pretty close, but I never get too close to here. But then things get floppy. You can heat everything else up, but be careful of that where your blowpipe hits the piece. Alright, so let's just continue to bring it down. So you note I'm using gravity to just sag this whole bubble longer. A little bit of a marver roll. And one last one, I think will do it. So we've done this a few times on the show before. And one thing I always do is I put a little bulge at the side away from, I guess, what do I want to say? That's the side, that's the top of the dome. I bulge out a bit. So when I plunge my tool in, it doesn't bind up into the glass. It kind of meets that open area in the glass. Sorry I'm not doing a very good job of explaining that, but maybe I'll just show you what I mean. So I heat up this side of the dome. This is the side away from my punty on the blowpipe side. And I'm just going to bulge that out slightly. Just like that. Now what I'm trying to make sure is, and you can even, I'll grab my tool, which is right here. And this is the tool I'll use to push in the bowl. So I can hold it up here and quickly realize, okay, it's going to go all the way in without hitting anything. If this was too narrow, it would go in and bind against the glass and not give me the proper opening. You can always smooth this out again later when you have it on your tool if you don't want that bulge in the final shape. So, take the punchy off. Let's pop the hole and we'll just get ready to do this this tooling. This is making a 14mm female joint. So what I've done is cut off one of my octagonal reamers right to the right length. Where is that right length? Well, hold up a factory-made male and compare and measure with the measuring device. giver. Alright, looks good. Just keep going on the flare here. A little marver to keep it even. So I see that it's still too wide over there, so I'll have to bring that down at the same time as I flare this side open. So I'll just heat up a little more glass here. And then I can smooth out my wall by pushing it in.
I don't quite know what you're gonna do with this. So like, do you want me to just
Yeah, just leave it like that, sure. That's a hella short punty you get.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna put it on a longer one. You want me to just
Yeah, put the punty right on the lens.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, one more marver and I'm close enough to get to tooling, I think. So that's the rough shape I'm going for. See how I just rough it in? I can hold my tool up and you can see, okay, it's like, it just is almost going to start to fit there. So now, I got my tool ready. Going to heat up the glass. And that's also polishing off any marver marks. Now for the gradient, you want the lift the hottest, getting cooler going inland. That's important. First I'll ream it open slightly, so because I noticed my tool didn't quite fit. So I just, oh, it's a tight fit. We can ream it open just a little more with this carbon reamer. Needs to be at a place where you can get your reamer at least started. Okay, let's try that now. There we go. And that's it. So, I just gave it a little polish and a slight marver, so I'll just double check it one more time. Now I've got the faintest line I drew with my thumbnail on the reamer, and that tells me how deep I want to go. But what else I do is I keep around a male joint, a whole box of them here, and just the last thing I do is just a very quick double check, and it is actually seating a little high. It's actually coming up to there. There's a millimeter of ground joint showing still. So I'm going to fix it. I'm going to ream it open just slightly more. I don't like it when my joints seat high. I want them always, the domes, to seat nice and low. Low pro. Low pro, you know? Let's go. That'll do it. So I'll just wait there for a sec. Again, I give it one last ream. One last ream. And now, so that's good. It's actually a little deep, and I like that. Perfect. So, this is ready for the kiln. Jordan's got a marble ready for me.
Yeah.
And I've got a vortex to put on. Is that in the kiln or you're in your hand? Take it. Thank you. Alright, so why don't we just leave the shaping as is? This is how you made it. Let's leave that shaping as is, and I'll put a latch and a latch. We could put 4 latches on it.
Whatever you want, man.
Tricky, tricky.
4, yeah.
Tricky,
I'm
tricky.
sure Sherlock with 2, but I think 4 would be pretty sweet.
Let's go for the quad.
Yeah.
For the quadra crew. It's their fault that we're doing all this in the first place. It's their idea to do this collab. It's their motivation and their hard work. It's all your fault, boys. But we're having all this fun here. This is gonna look like a jellyfish before I'm done. So that gives you it gives you an idea. You can put tentacles. Do this again and put a bunch of tentacles off of this. Squiggling. And then maybe, I don't know, a latch on the top. I don't know, they'd be a little breakable if you got too thin, so.
That's really cool.
Looking like a little squiddy. attaching some clear globs to this quad connection because we got the quadra connection. We're also going to go visit Cookie on Cortez Island.
Oh, let's go see Mook too.
That's what I was about to say, brother.
Yeah.
We're doing an episode from Mook's.
Cookie or Mook or
Yeah.
Cortez? Dude, I'm excited for this video.
Yeah, man. It's going to be awesome. This is all coming up in the month of August. And you know, if my bus isn't ready, which is a very fucking real possibility, there's so much to do still. I'm actually so daunted by the whole task. I'm overwhelmed. Anyway, we're going. Either way, I'll take my car. We'll go on your bus.
Yeah.
Did you just drop your marble? Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm looking for a color.
I got your marble. I did not drop your marble.
I lost my marbles.
Alright. So let's see where this is going to go. Well, maybe right in the middle on that one side. Let's check it out. Here we go. Get the big piece back out. Yeah, I'm thinking right off the side here.
Oh, thing is heavy.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, four-way connection. It looks good. It looks like a little critter. I mean, it could be. We could put a snail head on that fucker. Another time you should do that. We won't this one, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks like a turtle shell right now.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, dude. I'm glad we went with the quadra connection.
That's giving me some ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love turtles.
Turtles are great.
Turtles are super started, yeah.
Alright, well there's one leg down. This is great, I don't have to really pause, I could just go to the second leg. There's 4 bloody braces here. It's bloody brilliant! Who thought of this anyway? My God, who's in charge here? I'd like to see the manager. Well, Mrs. Beard's not here right now. Okay, there's 2. I'm just plugging it with the tool so I can blow through it and not have a gaping hole here and whistling out air. Let's go with this one. Dude, that's a nice honeycomb.
Thank you. I think that's one of my best ones. It turned out really well.
Yeah, it's really nice, dude. You should be proud. It's not very janky at all. And you learned how to do that on the Redbeard show, ain't you, son?
Oh yeah.
This piece is epic.
I know.
Who wants to buy it? Who's going to buy this piece? Someone's going to step up. Piece of history right here. Over 12 artists. Who knows fucking who? It's the mystery collab. For an extra $500, I'll tell you the names. I'm just joking. Maybe at least 7. Okay, we're good. What do you think? Let's have a look-see.
Oh yeah. That looks great, man.
Let's show the camera. Check it out. This thing's looking great. It's getting heavy too. That is a nice honeycomb. Alright, in the kiln. Can't stay out forever. Now we gotta let this sit for a bit. We got some large marbles going on this. Actually, oh yeah. So, I'm just going to hold it up in the air. We got a serious cracking issue here, boys.
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
What?
Serious crack! Crack in my shop! Who brought the crack? It's clear across the can.
Do we need the mini torch?
Oh, we'll need more than that, boy. We'll need more than that. We'll need a safety grip. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is just let that warm up for a little bit, and then we're gonna get the. I'll ramp it up, probably to 1150, 1200 even. Yar. Yeah, and then I'll glove up. I've got these big welding gloves. Vagabond's gloves here that I keep wrecking. And then I'll take his Smith mini torch or my Lynx, and I'll just go right into the kiln and heat that out of there. But it's a pretty big crack. It's like this long. It goes from the, it goes right underneath the curly Q guy, the black bar that I attached. So, I wonder, so I'm trying to think, what did I do wrong? Probably didn't let it sit in the kiln long enough between attachments. But we'll see, we'll get that out of there. No problem, I'm quite confident. I can fix anything.
Yeah.
I fixed this piece. Anyway. Well, lads. That's a bummer.
It's gonna be alright.
Indeed. Kiln's up to 968, climbing fast, 980. I'm just going to push this button here and ramp it up higher all the way up to 1200. You don't want to forget about that. We'd be in big trouble. It takes quite a while for glass to sag in the kiln though.
What'd you put it up to?
1208.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, I'm just going to have a little safety break, I guess. Talk to you guys. Vagabond Glass on Instagram. Jordan_Boro on Instagram.
And now Redbeard Glass.
Redbeard Glass. I'm on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. I traded in my slide out expanding phone for one of these fancy dancy iPhone 6 dealies.
What? Your what?
My slide out phone.
Your slide out?
Yeah, man. Just, you know, like,
Hell yeah.
that is awesome, that phone.
Hell yeah.
The new phones don't slide out.
Oh.
My old phone slid out. I mean, that's a cool feature. I'm going to put a slide out on one of my RVs. And those RVs are better, so why not an iPhone 6 slide out? Apple, are you listening? You should hire me here. We got the best ideas here on the Redbeard Show. We call it the Apple iPhone 6 SL. SO. Anyway, I know it's really smart. You guys fasten your seatbelts, strap your helmets. Let's put an attachment on the dome and call it a day. What attachment though? What is happening? I think we need this one. It's too big. So, hot damn. Yeah, I haven't dropped it yet though, eh?
That's a good thing.
I didn't. I have witnesses. If I do indeed ever change the name because my beard goes gray or another color, maybe I could just call myself Butterfingers Glass.
Drop beard.
Shite. That's fun. I don't drop everything. Because I'm just going to split this awesome Jet Astro Glass black cane in half here.
What you doing with that cane?
I twisted it.
Oh yeah?
Into like this twisty tornado thing.
Oh cool.
Just like that.
Wicked.
And I'll twist this piece up a little tighter and cut it in half, and there it is. Got some old school reggae going on here. I don't know if you can hear that. Another CD I found in the file this morning. If you guys got some tunes you want me to play on the show, all you out there in the interwebs, send it to me. Contact me. redbeardglass.ca. Get in touch. I'd love to play some music on the show.
Yeah.
Some homemade tunes. Especially if it's music I like. You know, if I don't like it, I might only play it once.
You got a beer coaster?
What's that?
You can use it as a beer coaster?
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
I didn't say I played on the show. Just said I played it once. Alright, so I'm just carefully fire cutting this black cane. Oh, look at that. There it is. So those could be nice 2 little horns I could make out of these actually. Since I've, they're so close already. Just taper them up a bit. I'll just remove this putty and that's that. Okay, a couple blobs on the side. And then if that kiln gets to hold at about 1208 or 1250 for a little while, maybe we'll get Vagabond to hold the camera over on the other side of the shop. And we'll show you a couple of what we got to do to get that. Oh, look at my pendant stuck in my torch. Getting on the way here. Yeah, man, you up for that?
Oh, absolutely. You ready now?
No, the kiln's only at 1150.
Okay.
And I'd like it to sit at 1208 for, at least a few minutes. 5 minutes even. And by doing that, it's just getting that piece nice and hot, ready for some healing. Some healing hands upon it. Alright. Well, there's that. Let's get that on the... So I'm just going to put this right on the dome. Here, it's actually the welds are almost perfect. I touched and pulled away just right.
Why am I losing oxygen?
I think we are running out, but
Oh no! Okay.
yeah, I'm on an Oxyconn on my links, so
Okay, so I can switch you over.
ain't gonna Ain't gonna affect me.
Just killing that, or good for a minute?
Oh yeah.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
You killing it?
What's going on?
Jordan's killing it.
You want to open up your Aussie and leave the line for me?
Nah, just give her. Safety third, big one. It's good.
Because he's so cautious.
Alright, here we go. One last thing I gotta do here. Oh yeah, I don't have a big plane. Is just put this in here and make sure that that attachment isn't in the way. So, I've got a tool for holding these. That's not it, that's not it. That's not it.
Very nice.
You got it for, there it is, underneath my paddle. Oh, I don't have a flame on that. Well, maybe that'll be repaired by the time I get to that. Yep. So I'm just going to pop a hole at the end and ream it open. And it's done. And that's the dome. I could put a marble on it too, but I don't want it to get too heavy or too busy. But yeah, I keep trying to push my foot pedal, but there's nothing over there. I like it to be round. There it is. Nice little dome. Then the kill. Okay, so I can see that piece is starting to glow. That's good. I'm going to ramp it up even higher. We'll go for 1250, 1300. Stop in the middle. 1277 it is. That's the magic number. We'll ramp that kiln right up to 1277. That's going to be so hot to get into with my hand. I'm going to use the links.
Good.
Do we have a, we have to run up and get a screwdriver, I think. Do we have a screwdriver down here for that?
What do you mean? Use your carving tool.
No, okay.
Blue carving tool?
Well, I want to undo this link. There it is. I want to use this in the, for the initial, yeah. For the initial heat in the kiln, I'm going to use the links. It's got a nice pinpoint flame and a nice bushy flame, and I can hit it from a little bit further away. So just get ready with this. We're on some crack repair here, folks, at the end of the show. Hopefully we can polish this out a little bit. We need some assessment too. Damage control. So let's do that first. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's check out the damage. I'm going to just turn this off. I'll come up here. You ready?
Yep.
See? Starts at that latch. It goes to there and down and all the way. Holy shit. Goes all the way to there. All the way around to there. Wow. Okay, so where would I start? I'd hit it here and stop it. And then I'd hit it. Oh, it's above. It's coming this way. Oh shit. I think I better get that one first.
Soft pushing the whole thing, maybe.
Yeah, so I was going to set this on an angle where we can see it. Move things over.
You can do it. I got faith in this guy.
Oh yeah, we got this. I'm not worried too much. It's a huge crack though. That's about as bad as it gets.
It's gnarly though.
So we'll make an effort. So now we also have to remember in the kiln as the glass melts, if it's on the side, the crack, this is the crack where my fingers are meeting. If you melt it when the crack is on its side, this side, it can separate the crack because this side slumps with gravity. So what's best is if you can put it so that where the part you're working on, the crack is upright. And then if there's any space or anything, it just naturally wants to close and heal. So that's what we're going to try to do with this. First thing I'm going to do when we get there is hit it ahead of the crack, about a ½ inch ahead of the crack. Just try to get it to stop. Anyway, the kiln's got a little ways to go. Can I put this in your kiln? Oh yeah. And let's have a dab and smoke the rest of this joint. We got a little bit of time here. We're not going to show the whole healing probably because that's going to take me probably an hour or two. But we'll just we'll show you the start of it and what we have to do to take care of business. It happens.
I showed off the red one with the Jordan X marbles.
I did indeed. We should probably do it again though.
Yeah.
The mouthpiece is a little bit janky, but the rest is pretty good. Who is that guy?
Who is that guy?
Who hired that guy? Oh, yeah.
Awesome Redbeard disc and a lag. Some Chaos marbles on the back there.
Camera over on this side here. I'm gonna hit it from this
Stove little bowl. Also comes with a dome. It's a female bowl. Awesome. Wicked piece.
Keeping your wits about, Charlie boy.
What's that funny green stuff?
I don't know. Wacky wacky. Alright, so kiln's at 11, 1201. So next week, Arts Wells. What are we gonna make? Vagabond? Kirsty McVee's gonna be there. What kind of clear do I use? What's in the box? Cymax. I think it's Cymax.
It's the best perfume I find.
Yeah, I'm not super fussy as long as it's the good quality tubing. Durand, Scott. They're all the same, really. But once you get down to the Chinese glass, well, be careful. And now here's the thing I want to tell you. The only thing different about the Chinese glass, in my humble opinion, and I've talked with a lot of people in the industry about this, and I really think this is the truth. It comes out of their glass tube or rod making machines, and it just goes on a roll-through kiln. It just gets flash kiln, and then it rolls right out the other end.
It's like a
And there's
t-shirt
no
press.
there's no annealing cycle.
No.
So that's why everyone has cracking issues. It's because it comes unkilled. So if you were to take that, if you had a saw or you scratched it and snapped your tubes into manageable lengths, chucked it in the kiln for a full annealing cycle, brought that shit out, good as Cymax. The only thing is, like, their quality control is not as good, so sometimes you'll get little white seeds in it, or scratches in the box, or broken glass is actually the biggest problem, because it came all the way from China, right? And so if you're ever buying Chinese glass, just give it a little shake for the rattle. But I have to tell you, for years and years, I would recommend newbies to just get on the Chinese glass. At that time, it was $1 a pound or $1.50 a pound,
Still cheap. It's
compared
still
to like
cheap.
$5 a pound.
Oh yeah.
And if you're selling $5 items, you know, those pipes, or like what my son's starting to make, you know, if you're making little spoons, well, once they're through the annealing cycle, if there's no seeds or any visible issues, so that's just as good in my opinion. And if it's not, it don't fucking matter, because it's only a $10 throwaway spoon. Those are intended for tourists to use and chuck.
Yeah.
So anyway, I say if you're
There's
broke,
some,
use it.
There's some okay China colors too. Jade is a nice.
Chinese jade.
Yeah, it's a nice color.
Don't put it inside.
No, only for outside and
That's funny you brought up that one. That's the one that I fucking hated the little checks.
Oh, it's now the new shade is alright. It's alright.
On a lot of greens check. All my sparkly greens, those are the ones that check the first one.
Yeah, sparkly anything is...
Yeah.
Kilns up to 1240, ladies and gentlemen. That's 420 all mixed up.
Dang, that's pretty hot.
It's pretty hot. The piece is barely glowing.
It's an arm hair singer, man.
It is. It's a good thing I got my Kevlar on. My Dirty Dave Kevlar. Organic Kevlar. Alright.
We'll do this? We'll
Yeah, I think
camera?
we can do this pretty much here. You grab that
Grab
camera.
the camera.
I'll grab my balls.
Sorry if I'm shaky, folks.
Okay, the glove up.
Oh,
Oxy's on now?
sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Oxy's
Don't mind the
on.
shakes. Vagabond's been drinking coffee. You man my lighter so I can just keep my gloves on?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go on this side, so maybe go on my
Sure.
left vagabond.
Step over the camera cord if
Yeah.
you can.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Let's not unplug you. Here, and let's put this under. Good. Okay.
We figured this out, folks.
All right. We're almost there. All right. Fire and hold. Get your spectacles on and your testicles ready. Here we go. Okay. So I'm gonna start with a bushy flame, and we're just gonna throw some heat on that thing for a sec. And I think I'm actually sorry I'm not going to be too visible here, but you want to work Kiln Door, Jordan, over on the far side, or let Vagabond focus on his angle there? So I'm just going to focus on just getting it hot at first, right there. There's a crack I need to stop. Tightening up my flame now. We'll go with some turbo. And so that's just going to stop that crack right in its tracks. So that, at least we got that way covered. I actually feel pretty good about going over here. And,
Just watch your propane line.
yeah. And I think that's where the crack started from. Okay, let's close that up and give it a sec. That wasn't so bad. So what we're going to do is about 10 or 12 of those, hey?
Hottest armpit ever.
Hottest armpit ever. So we're going to do a whole bunch of those. We're going to keep going in and out. We're going to just continue to rotate the piece. And we're going to continue to heal that crack. But that went well.
Yeah, it did. It
First
didn't
time.
spread, it closed right up.
Success. Okay, so let's just set that camera, point it at me, and I'll go through the sponsors and we'll close the show. Because, folks, that's the end of the show.
Let me see your pendy again up against the light here.
Let's see that pendy.
There's some blinging.
Octo bitch. That's an octagon. 8 bitches. 9 if you count the middle. So, I wrote them down on an extract envelope just so that I won't forget, because I don't like forgetting. It makes me feel really bad. Vancouver Seed Bank, thanks guys. Kind Selections, Beard Brothers Society, Prairie Mountain Lifestyles, Dirty Dave Limited, Remo Nutrients, AIM Kilns, and the beer sponsor 12 Kings Pub. Thanks guys. We'll see you next week. We'll be up in Artswells at the festival, and it's going to be a good time, so tune in, and we'll get this crack fixed in no time. Don't worry about that. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. All right, hit that big red button.